If you feel like your dreams are taking way too long, or even like everyone else is manifesting faster, or like you missed your moment, then stick around. This video is for you and is your confirmation that you are not late, you are in divine alignment. Y'all, this took me a long time to figure out and why I wanted to make this video. I am such a thinker, such a cerebral person that I can't tell you how much I felt this frustration over the years and how much I really had to learn to get inspired over motivated, because, and I got this from Deepak Chopra, by the way. If you haven't caught my past videos, then he talks about this, how motivation is mental and the human mind is weak compared to spirit, and being inspired is just like it sounds. It's in spirit. That's where your infinite quantum self is. And so before I really felt the energy shift, I went through this frustration quite a bit. And why I want to talk about it, because it's something that I hope that you don't have to go through, that you learn the art of path of least resistance, unlike myself. I'm there now, but really I mostly just got in my own way and for no reason. So if you're new to my channel, by the way, my name is Lindsay. I want you to know that you are not lost in the mix at all. And remember that, again, time is a human construct, right? And that is what we are doing, is having a human experience, but you're actually this multi-dimensional, infinite being in disguise. And so I hope that you're doing so well. Again, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. And we're going to go ahead and start by talking about how you are not being punished, you are being prepared. So sometimes the universe slows down, not to block us, but to build us, even though it doesn't feel like that. But, for reasons that I think go beyond, again, our human mind, we need that fire and that heat and that pressure in order to expand, So our manifestation isn't just about the thing, it's also about who we become in the process. So you're not being delayed. What's actually going on is that you are deepening. Your nervous system is expanding in order to hold more, hold more wealth and love and visibility even. And your intuition is strengthening to discern real alignment. And that's also how you get that gift of discernment too. And it is nothing short of that, but an absolute gift. So it's what I like to call quantum training. And if you think that that should go on a t-shirt, then me too. But if you've been to my channel before, then you know that I talk about the nervous system a lot, because it is directly linked to the amount of abundance that we can hold, whether, again, that be money or love or health even, as we go through our life experience, our nervous system really takes the hit and really takes the burden. And that's why it's so important to allow it to expand and to work with it, because that is like this open portal and doorway that really leads to you being able to hold more like you want and deserve. So again, the timeline is quantum, not linear. Again, the linear part, that is a trick of the human mind, but the timeline is quantum. Again, you are a multi-dimensional being, having a human experience. And so, your highest timeline, it doesn't follow Earth's clock. And in the quantum, shifts happen in an instant. And what looks like nothing on the surface is often massive calibration going on behind the scenes. And it's why, your intuition can pick up on what's coming. You can feel it. And is also where kind of that frustration comes in too, because it's in your energy, right? And so it can be that one yes, that one DM, that one dream that can align it all, right? So don't let the 3D delays trick you out of 5D certainty. Actually, that's the one that should go on a t-shirt. So now let's talk about how to trust and align and what to do when it feels like nothing is moving. So I did just create a little exercise for us, and I'm just going to read it to you from my notes, and that way you have it daily and can revert back to this if you feel guided, if you feel the need. So what you're going to do, if again you feel like nothing is moving, you are going to anchor into daily gratitude. This always saves me, y'all. I can always come back to this, especially for the waiting, okay? Anchor into daily gratitude. I don't care if again, you are just focused on giving gratitude for your cup of coffee, having a pillow or a warm bed, or just water or oxygen to breathe, the hair on your head, whatever it is, I promise you it counts and it helps. The other thing to do is to visualize from the knowing, not from the hoping, right? This is where there is a big difference in belief and faith, right? Because faith is really that knowing above all else. And the next thing that you're going to do is take one aligned action. Y'all know I talk about this all the time. There doesn't have to be this crazy force and this overexertion. We're talking about one aligned action, even a small one with full presence. That is the key too, is to just really be in the moment and be fully present and think about the energy that you're putting behind it as you do this one aligned action, right? And then lastly, you are going to declare. This is always an important one too, because it goes back to your belief system and doing that reprogramming. So you're going to declare, it's already mine. Time is just catching up, okay? And I want you to remember that the delay is not denial, it is divine orchestration. So if this landed, y'all, go ahead and comment for me that my timeline is sacred and unfolding perfectly. And please do remember that you are not late at all. You are always in divine timing. And one of my favorite affirmations that I do for myself, probably 5 times a day, honestly, is I am always divinely guided to be in the right place at the right time at all times. That is one that really, really helps me, and it might help you as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, I hope that this was so helpful. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so proud of you. I am always pulling for you, always rooting for you. And as always, I can't wait to see what you do.